Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Total War Troy, where we play as Menelaus, the king of Sparta, and we are continuing from the exact same spot where we left off the last time. So there was a lot of battles in the last episode, mostly because with the auto-resolve, the AI for some reason just throws our soldiers without a moment of thought into the battle. So it's not using our units effectively, and if we control our armies, we get to well, actually win those battles pretty easily, and even if not easily, then at least win them at all. Okay, so let's continue our advancement over here. Diomedes is now taking the settlement of Doris. Okay. And we are nearing to the end of this campaign, I think. So, also, this guy, well, we could send him against the Polyxenos army. I'm not sure if we want to waste our time on that. Instead, we'll actually move Selenius against this army first. So, you know, and look at that, we can actually fight them, we can still attack them, so that is just incredible. Okay, and we will use this guy to save or protect the settlement of Melibea and get rid of these armies around here as well. While in the meantime, Agapeno will just continue forward and attack the enemy territories. But I think the most efficient thing to do would be to, you know, send Diomedes at the Aini next turn, and in this turn we will send Agapino against the Leibethra. So that is exactly what we're going to do. And we will see if this will put the end to this faction, because I don't know how many settlements they have left.
It's ours now.
But let's find out. And it did put the end to this faction, so finally some good news. Okay, this faction is also at the brink of extinction, and soon enough we will conquer them as well, probably in the next turn. So things are starting to look pretty good for us, but we will still have to take control over like this faction over here, because, you know, they just declared the war on us once again, and they will continuously attack our territories. So this has to be addressed as well, unless we will recruit another army or create another army, but I guess we will see about that. Okay, settlement upgrade available. We will go for wood. Skill points available. For this guy we will go for, who is Selenius, okay. Heroic axe warriors, that much is the thing we want, you know. Okay. Agapino also has some unspent skill points, so we will go for battle speed for all units in this hero's army. This should work, especially that the majority of our units in this army are the heavy ones. And let's spend the resources we have on some upgrades, like extra wood production. Okay, I guess that is all we could do for this turn. We still have enough resources, but it seems like there's nothing else to be built. Okay. Okay. So I'm starting to think about actually recruiting an army to deal with these guys. So how much would it cost us? Oh, I know who we could recruit for that. The Agamemnon. We promised him a great army,
King Agamemnon.
and I intend to keeping that word. To keep that word, I mean. So, we will recruit 4 units of these guys. Actually, why do we have such a small amount of gold? That is pretty curious. And 6 units of the ranged units. And we will want the rest should be these guys, but our income in gold is incredibly low now for some reason, probably because of the enemy armies sucking our territories. But yeah. So this army still continues to recruit, so that is why Agamemnon couldn't like start recruiting straight away. So let's see if we can sign any kind of barter agreement with someone, like Ithaca. Would you be willing to? Or maybe first, let's see if we can sign any. No, we can't sign any confederation. So, Ithaca, would you be? Oh, you don't even have this much gold. So, let's find ourselves someone who we are not at war with, and
I hope Menelaus is a better negotiator than he is a husband.
oh, that was an incredible insult, like a devastating one. So it will cost us a lot to get this amount of stone. Okay, let's try 4200. That's the spot. So let's agree on that. And how much stone do we produce each turn? 3800. So for now we can still recruit those units that we want, like so. But we still need a lot more gold than that. So we need to find ourselves even more trading partners. Okay, like these guys, we are not at war with them. They have plenty of gold, and they will sell it cheap. And they are interested in stone. So
I can't see
these
how this will
are
help.
basically the perfect trading partners for us right now. So let's see how much would you be willing to sell that for. Okay. And what have I told you? Okay. And what about 8,000, right? And I will give you 40,000. Okay, too much, way too much. So 20,000, still too much. Okay. 10,000 food. Okay, a little, slightly too little, too much. 1200. Yeah, I don't feel like playing with this chances. So let's just agree on that. And we will now recruit the remaining units. So where are these guys? We want at least 2 units of these guys as well. And the remaining ones will be these guys. So in 7 turns this army will be battle ready. Okay, so I guess that is good. So now let's spend those skill points on Agamemnon. So, we'll actually go for this thing. No, scratch that. We want this thing over here. We want this thing as well. Okay. We want to take more captives to replenish our the higher amount of our units. Okay, plus 10% to charge of infantry units wielding two-handed weapons. Shielded infantry units. You know what? I think it would be better to go for this skill because we will have 2 units of chargers in this army who are mostly meant to, well, as the name suggests, to charge the enemy ranks or lines. So that is what we're going to go for. And we will also go for this thing. Okay. So, are there any military actions we can perform? There are none. So, okay. The only thing we can do right now is to just... Okay, I guess it was to upgrade this construction. And now we are once more out of resources. So let's end the turn. I'm actually satisfied with this, with the current turn. And Paris is coming back to retake some of their settlements. He actually sacked it first. I don't know why the AI still does that. Why do they continue to just sack our territories instead of taking them? This might be a little bit upsetting because you have to rebuild that certain settlement once it is sacked. And here it is, another faction declares a war on us. Unfortunately, they are pretty weak, but still powerful enough to endanger our garrison, so to speak. So once more, we have to play this battle manually. Those guys are pretty weak, and for some reason it says it would be a valiant defeat with the auto-resolve, but I'm certain this time this will be, at least it should be, an easy victory. So once again we are like making the most out of the same tactic as we did many times before. So we are trying to encircle our enemies, and our general should be enough to stop. He alone should be enough to stop these guys, and we are sending these guys in our enemies' backs because there are only these heavy spearmen around here with the Laconian hillmen. So that is why they need our support.
Is under attack.
Okay, and Our general also has the support of the archers and slingers, which should make an even greater difference, because those enemy units are very weak. And it says that we are losing decisively, but honestly, I'm not sure about that. Okay, and you guys need to go in there real fast to stop their advancement. Okay. And spearmen are actually perfect for holding the line. I just hope that our general will not fail us. It says he's losing decisively, but he's alone against all those, and as you can see, it's already changing. So he's now just losing, not losing decisively. Previously he was probably losing decisively because he was being charged at, you know. Okay, and you guys go in there, charge our enemies in their backs. We need you to do that. And this should crush their morale. And they are frightened by our units, which is even better. That is probably why their morale, the morale of our unit, of the enemy units, breaks so fast, because they are frightened of us. Now they will just start to die out real fast, I think, now that they are being encircled.
Destroy the foe!
Attacked from two sides. How is our general doing? So he is standing his ground. Now he is losing slightly, so the situation still continues to change. That is good to see. And this might have been a good call to do exactly what I did.
Ready to serve!
Okay, let's chase these guys.
Let's see blood! Sons of
And you guys need to... You know what? Let's turn off... No, turn off the guard mode for our archers, so that they can continue to shoot at the enemies. And that is it. So, yet another battle won. So, you guys chase the enemies, and now they will just drop like flies, turning their backs on us. Okay, let's speed this up to see how it goes. They are having a terrible time. And we will deal them even more damage over here. So, like, hardly anyone will survive this fight there. Okay, you guys intercept these. And attack those guys there as well. So, our tactic paid off once again. It was a good call to trust our general. Okay, we can end this battle. And it was a heroic victory. So, we just completely destroyed their army with a minimum damage to our own, which is just incredible. And we just punished them for declaring the war on us, even though they shouldn't. And there is another battle on our hands, but this time I'm not so sure that we can actually win this fight. The garrison is slightly more powerful, I think, but I don't think we can win this fight. We have 14 units, but you know what? we'll risk it. I'm just going to do a quick save, and we will fight this battle as well. It seems that our enemies will come from every possible direction, as you can see, and there is plenty of them. And yeah, one more thing. Yeah, so I reinforced probably the most vulnerable flanks with either the strongest units or the most numerous. So we will see what the outcome of this battle will be. I mean, as I said before this battle started, this might be a pretty difficult battle to win, because they do have superior numbers. Even though their units are pretty weak, they still have the numbers, and sometimes the numbers make the most difference in battles. And because they are coming from each entry point, we have no way of performing the same tactic. What is happening? Of performing the same tactic as we did so far. So we cannot surround our enemies, because, you know, have no way around them.
Are losing heart.
Yeah, they are. Obviously, they are. So our main objective right now is to just, you know, try to deal them as much damage as possible to stop them from advancing even further into our territory. That is, I think, our primary objective right now for this battle.
Your warriors have been routed.
Okay, that doesn't look pretty, because now they have a free entry from the left flank. Okay, you guys can turn around and start shooting at them there. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but okay, we'll try it. And those Javelineers just don't want to die. We keep shooting at them. Oh, it's because they have shields. Now, at least they turn their backs on us. So, we can pick another targets. So right now we just want to deal them as much damage as possible. I don't think at this point we have any chances of actually winning this battle anymore, but we can still deal them pretty decent amount of damage. But some of our soldiers were standing idle, it seemed like. And our general will soon be exactly surrounded and shot at, which means his morale will just drastically decrease, and he will soon enough run away.
Take care. You are losing ground.
I know I am. You don't have to tell me that, Homer. We are also doing pretty well around here, so our guys here did pretty well. So let's send our clubmen over there. Okay, some of our swordsmen are rallied. We'll, or like militia, we'll round them up around the center of the town. Okay.
Your warriors are rallying.
That is great. So let's round them up as well. And we just want to destroy as many of their units as possible. Come on, guys.
Masters of war.
Awaiting orders.
I know we will lose, but we can at least lose with a class, you know. Okay, charge at them, guys. We have to move fast. A couple of volleys more, and it will be done for. Okay. Seems like we've driven them off. Okay. This unit is done for. This one will be as well real soon. Come on, guys. Can't you kill a single guy? For real? Just ignore them over there. And you guys, shoot at those bastards there. So a couple of shots.
Capturing your victory point.
Actually, let's turn on the melee mode for our slingers there. And let's join the fight over there as well.
Combat ready. Go at them.
Awaiting orders!
Come on. Finish them off. Really? Such a charge and you haven't killed. Okay.
Move up.
Now we have to move our slingers over there so they can start shooting once again. And those spearmen into that battle there as well.
At your command. Attack.
Okay.
Don't hold
It would be actually better if our hillmen would go for club warriors, exactly like so. And you guys need to hurry the hell up. Okay. So their morale, the morale of the enemy general starts to break. A little, at least. And you guys need to join that fight. And we need to speed this up. Okay. So it was actually a valiant defeat. If our soldiers held their ground for a little while longer, we could have made an even greater difference. But it was still a okay battle, I think. We will probably lose a settlement. No, it got sacked. Okay, but we definitely need to protect those territories. Settlement sacked. Okay, this settlement, but it got taken too. Okay, so we need to retake those settlements and look at how many armies are there. There is army of Ascanian Brigands, the Manian Brigands, and Thyni. This is just terrible. Okay, let's move over here, and there are also Dardanians, so a full-scale invasion.
Menelaus of Sparta.
So I think the only thing we can do right now is to attack Troy, but do we actually want to do that just yet? You know, taking Troy would basically mean the end of this campaign. For now, let's just send diabetes at Aini,
Get in there.
and we will see how things will go from there. Okay. Could do that little twist as well, but okay.
Occupy the settlement.
So there's that. We can destroy this construction. We don't need that in some minor settlements, but we do want to take Diane now. And I wonder if this will bring the end to one of our enemy factions.
It's ours now.
It should. And it did. So that is very good.
We will go down in history.
And what about these guys?
I know their weaknesses.
I don't know. But we need to repair these constructions here. And we'll actually go after this army over here.
A long walk ahead.
Okay. So the only person left who haven't done anything this turn is Menelaus. So instead of going straight for Troy, we will focus on enemy factions first. And look at that, Ithaca seems to be at war with the Dardanians as well. Let's check it out. Are they at war with them? They are. So that improves our situation around here. So we are just going to go for Zelia. Oh, actually no. Now that I think of it, I mean, okay, we will go for it. I just wasted a couple of movement points, but it doesn't really matter, because I fear that Ithaca will go for Troy and they will take it, and because of that we will be forced to wage war on Ithaca, and we obviously don't want that. And we could also just trade some territories, you know, for Troy, but yeah, it's better to be safe than sorry. But honestly, they are pretty much too far away, and Troy is just too powerful. It's just there are 40 units inside Troy right now, and it has high walls, so Ithaca with a single army will not be able to take that settlement. It's almost impossible. Okay, settlement upgrade available, so let's go for this thing and upgrade this thing as well while we're at it. Diabetes has some unassigned skill point. We will go for this thing. Extra damage and all. Okay, constructions available. So let's go for the I don't know, we'll skip this one for now, but we want to upgrade a shrine to Zeus, or whatever it is, Temple of Daiki, like over here. We want to increase our food production and wood production. Right here we will go for you know what, actually we will go for the grove and upgrade a garrison. Okay, and like military wise I think this is all, so let's just end the turn and let's see what another battle we'll have to play manually with our garrison. So they want a peace treaty, and we could actually sign it, but what for? Only to see them attacking us once again. They want a military access, but we are not signing that treaty either. So now we are probably losing a settlement of Pedasos. Soon we should be able to retake it. We actually, you know, destroyed a couple of their units, which works for us. And these guys probably grew too desperate, because I think they have no territories anymore, so they were pretty much forced to attack that settlement. I guess we will see. And once again, the rebels are attacking our settlement, but once again, they are failing. So let's just auto-resolve. And as many times before, this time we will also kill them. And finally, it's our turn now. Okay, then let's perform our actions now. Settlement sacked, we know that. So, Menelaus.
Menelaus of the loud war cry.
With him... You know what? First, we will deal with those armies around here
Understood.
instead. So, first, these guys. Obviously, they are running away, which works for us because they might just drag this army into the battle, but they didn't, okay? Even though we are
Slavery for them.
their mutual enemy.
Always outclassing the enemy.
Okay,
Send them packing.
we have to retake that settlement to
Occupy this place.
get this money produce, not money producing, but you know, bronze producing settlement. And we need this thing here as well. We can upgrade it even further. Oh my god, that was just incredible. Okay, and over here we will, with Menelaus, we will go for
I agree.
Zelia, and look at how many territories the Dardanians still possess. This is just incredible. And you know who that is? It's Achilles, and he is part of Ithaca. What a strange campaign.
A true soldier.
And Paris sits in Zelia, so once again Menelaus has a chance of taking revenge on Paris. So let's see if he can make the most of it. Okay, but unfortunately there are only two of our armies here, so we have to make the most out of them. And yeah, like perform really strategically well. Okay, so since there are no more territories there to be conquered, and by the way, I also forgot, so okay, I don't see anything about some faction being destroyed, so we can see if they are gone. No, they are still there, but they only have a single settlement left, and they are far away. So, since there are no enemy territories left around there, we can send Diabetes back south, and we'll take those territories probably. because, you know, they belong to our enemies, basically. Selenius, on the other hand, you know what will support diabetes with Selenius? Because there are plenty of armies or like enemy territories around there to be conquered. So there's that. And Agapino.
Win or die trying.
Where should we send him? We could send him once more across the seas to support our campaign against the Dardanians. Or we could send him this way as well. And I think that is what we're going to do. So there's that. Agamemnon still has to wait 5 turns before he can take on these guys, and then we'll move him west as well to ensure security of these territories over here. So that is all we could do for now, I think. So Aerosos now has to be upgraded, the main construction inside the Aerosos. Also the one in Tolophon, Oichalia, or bronze production, so most and welcome. And Alcmaeon. So for Alcmaeon we will go for you know what? The night battles. Constructions available, okay, so we need to upgrade this thing, that's for sure. Macedonia or Macedonia, call it as you will, still has some constructions to be built in it, and that is all we could do for this turn. And I think this is also a good place to end this episode. So thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, a comment and subscription, it helps the channel a great lot. And we are nearing to the end of this campaign because we are just outside the settlement of Troy, but we want to secure those settlements around here, or like territories around here first. So be sure to stay tuned for the next episodes, because soon we are finishing this campaign. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.